All right, Shweta, welcome. I'd love you very quickly to just talk about yourself in less than 30 seconds, what you do at Build Up Nepal.
So at Build Up Nepal, I lead strategic collaborations with national and international NGOs, with donors and potential investors to help us scale our housing solution across Nepal.
In terms of that housing solution and scaling it, what do you see are some of the key opportunities and perhaps challenges you face in trying to really roll this out to a massive audience or massive sort of a large portion of the population in Nepal?
So as of now, the major challenges for us has been the awareness, like our eco bricks, if you see them, it's quite different. And this is new technology. And for any new technology to get accepted, it takes time. So awareness is something that we are currently, facing issue with it.
And in terms of the technology, run us through it. How is this quite innovative and new for the audience and in the environment that you have, your clients?
So basically in Nepal, the traditional fire bricks is taking the lead. It's there in the market for thousands of years. But these interlocking bricks has been there since last 10 years. And if you see, it's a completely different technology made with local materials like local sand, soil, and 10% of cement. And we compress it and make these bricks. So the acceptance from the local audience is quite new, and they are less aware of these kind of things.
Would you say that's one of the key challenges then, sort of helping actually make people aware of what they have around them in order to help them build up their environments?
Yes, one is awareness, and other would be, getting the government norms so that it can support our vision of, expanding throughout Nepal.
Would you say the goal is not only to expand throughout Nepal, but sort of the surrounding region as well?
Yes, definitely. Our ambitious goal is to build 100,000 safe houses for the marginalized communities of Nepal. And besides that, we also plan to replicate this model in other South Asia regions like Bangladesh, Pakistan, where there is more chances of disaster.
Speaking of disaster, how do you make this sort of earthquake proof? That's one of the big challenges in terms of the environment in Nepal. Talk us through resilience and these bricks here.
Yeah, maybe I can show you a demo. Like if you see our bricks, they looks like pieces of Lego. And these bricks, they interlock with each other. We put the rebars inside the holes and fill it with cement mortar, which actually makes the entire structure disaster resilient and less chances of falling at the time of earthquake.
Have you been able to sort of test them to see
Yes,
whether they last in those sorts of environments, and what have you found?
Yes. So in November 2023, there was a 6.4 magnitude of earthquake in west of Nepal. 79,000 houses were destroyed and more than 100 people lost their lives. So at that time, like in that region, two of our entrepreneurs, they have built houses. And these all houses were completely intact, building trust in our technology.
That's quite staggering. So we've got the technology, we've got the potential customers and the clients, and we've got a massive goal. You mentioned 100,000 homes, right?
Yes.
What does Build Up Nepal need in order to achieve this goal? What do you need within your organization to reach this target?
So definitely we'll need support from organizations and family foundations who support our mission, like our mission of building 100,000 houses all over Nepal by 2030 and scaling our solution. Besides that, we'll also need support from organizations to, register our eco bricks for carbon credit, which will help us become more financially sustainable and will be able to scale our solution.
And then very quickly, just to end, very quickly, what sort of partnerships are you looking for in order to achieve those goals? Are there any particular organizations or any particular sectors you wish to partner with?
So basically, it will be definitely the organizations that are focused on climate-related funding and foundations that promote disaster resilience and recovery.